Hello guys and good evening sa inyong lahat and welcome back to ESL 1 Berlin Major game number 2 between Team Liquid and PSG LGD. So let's see what will happen for this game number 2. Surprisingly, nanalo ng game 1 yung PSG LGD.
10 seconds remaining.
So, kanina kasi medyo boring
5
talaga yung first
seconds
game.
remaining.
Puro farmer heroes yung nakita natin for both sides. Dalawang core hero.
PSG
Dalawang carry.
LGD's
Parang
turn to
kanina natin so
ban.
medyo boring yung naging first game. Pero tingnan natin this time what will happen for this game number 2. So for LGD, we're gonna have Rubik and Brewmaster. And for the side naman of Liquid, it's gonna be Crystal Maiden and their Blade. So ngayon ko na lang makikita ulit yung Brewmaster. Hindi ko
10
pa ulit siya
seconds remaining.
naka-cover, so I don't know kung meron bang binago sa kanyang skill.
5
Pero if we're
seconds
just gonna look
remaining.
at their heroes, hindi ko sure kung bakit nag-Terror Blade pa dito yung Team Liquid even though he's up against Brewmaster. Yung Primal Split, andyan yung Blue Panda na kaya mag-dispel, kaya mag-clear out ng illusions. So, kayang-kaya mo agad makita kung sino ba yung tunay na Terrorblade or yeah, para ma-focus lang mo tong hero mo to. And wala tayong panghuli for Team Liquid. Let's just say they have Crystal Maiden. Andyan yung Frostbite pero you need stun to take down Beastmaster. Nakakapag-primal split pa rin naman siya kahit ma-Frostbite siya dito ng CM. So, yung medyo problema natin right now for Team Liquid. Laan nila ng hard disable on this hero.
PSG LGD's turn to pick.
So, mid heroes ibaba na dito ng
Team
LGD.
Liquid's
They remove
turn
Lesh
to
as
pick.
well as Tanked
Disruptor.
yun. They will go for the Disruptor on the third pick. So, ang lakas agad ng heroes dito ng LGD. Like, imagine their team fight having the Primal Split and yung Static Storm from the Disruptor. But we still have the 2 picks left
10
for Team
seconds
Liquid. Wait
remaining.
lang guys, kumakain ako.
5 seconds remaining.
So, 1 minute for Team Liquid still thinking what's gonna be their third pick. Wala pa rin silang pangligtas. Unlike for LGD having the Rubik.
Team Liquid's PSG to pick.
Clockwork.
Okay, so we're gonna have Clockwork and Darkseer for the side of Team Liquid. So, at least for the Clockwork, wait na lang. It's annoying. Up against Rubik and Disruptor, meron tayong pang catch for Team Liquid.
10 seconds remaining.
Okay din naman to since you have Darkseer. So, andyan yung additional damage
5
with the Iron
seconds
Shell.
remaining.
Pero medyo problema right now for Team Liquid is, let's just say, meron kayong vacuum from the Darkseer pero wala kayong follow-up. Kahit any disables man lang aside from the hook shot. So, pwedeng kumuha sila ng mid-hero na kaya sumabay on the Darkseer. Meanwhile, LGD might be looking for their safe lane hero. Or up against Darkseer, ang hirap ng ganito. Gusto mo yung kumuha ka ng hero na wala, hindi masyado beneficial on the wall. Pag kumuha ka ng heroes like Morphling, parang kayo pa yung pwedeng mapasama sa
Team
ganun.
Liquid's
Pero Naga
turn
Siren
to
is still
bat.
open, but they will
Faceless
just go for the
Void.
Faceless Void instead. So, a Faceless Void for LGD, wala tayong maging follow-up inside the Chronosphere. Wala tayong masyadong damage na kaya ma-provide for LGD. So, parang right now, it's up to the Faceless Void kung paano niya papatayin yung heroes na mahuli niya inside the
10
Chronosphere.
seconds remaining.
Well, we're just looking for mid heroes on both sides. So,
5 seconds remaining.
one of the best combination lang naman for Faceless Void is yung Invoker.
PSG Team LGD's turn to ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
So they ban out Tinker, Pac will be banned out as well. So nagtatanggalan naman tayo ng comfort heroes for both sides.
PSG LGD's turn to ban. Ten seconds remaining. Team Liquid's turn to pick.
So Zeus as well as Storm will be banned out. So for Team Liquid, ano ba bang okay for this? Ano ba bang pwede nilang pang sabay? The
10
Darkseer to
seconds
yung hirap.
remaining. 5
Wala
seconds
silang AoE
remaining.
disable unlike LGD na merong malakas na team fight potential.
PSG
Well, 10 seconds left for Team
LGD.
Liquid and yung maging last pick nila is gonna be that Void Spirit. So I think okay lang naman siya, vacuum into Astral Step since yung Void Spirit nga ngayon, di ba, binago na yung item build sa kanya. Hindi na siya int hero. Ginawa na siyang universal hero, so most likely stats, damage item yung kukunin
10
siya. And
seconds
LGD
remaining.
will just look for the last pick, someone to lane up against the Void.
5 seconds remaining.
And yung magiging last pick nila is gonna be
Now
Alchemist.
select your
So
heroes.
yeah, wala talaga tayong magiging damage inside the Chronosphere aside from the right clicks of Faces Void. So another Alchemist for nothing to say, I mean okay lang naman siya for this game. Like you're only up against Void Spirit. Kayang-kaya mo lumane up against the Zero. You have that Acid Spray, right clicks lang on the Void. Can easily farm on the neutrals. Pero nga in terms of rotation, medyo lumalamang lang dito yung Team Liquid. I mean, mas maaga yung timing nila compared to LGD because LGD, ang dami nilang cooldowns na kailangan hintayin. Primal Split, Static Storm, same goes for that Chronosphere. Takes a long time unlike for Team Liquid as long as you have that hook shot from the Clockwork, parang pwede sila mag-try anytime para kumuha ng kill. I mean, yung hook shot kasi meron ng kasamang Iron Shell yun from the Darkseer. So, let's see, parang late game, parang pumapabor na naman ako for LGD. Pero early game, dapat this time, maging successful na yung Team Liquid sa mga early play nila. Unlike kanina, kung ano man yung nangyari sa game 1. Ngayon na kasi puro failed ganks yung nangyari. Pero sana for this game, magkaroon sila ng early start para magtuloy-tuloy to for them. Because if not, LGD will have a chance in terms of late game.
Prepare for battle.
It's happy hour!
So, smoke play for both sides. Tingnan natin kung magkakaroon ba tayo ng early first blood. Tatapusin ko lang itong kinakain ko saglit.
30 seconds to battle.
Looks like this will be the first blood, pero Zero Well, he does have the time knock, pero either Remnant will be there, Blood Grenade to slow him down, and First Blood will be taken by Boxy. Sakto naman na kumakain ako. So, I think 2 for 2 trade-off pa rin naman on the bounty. Medyo unfortunate nga lang for Team Liquid since si Boxy yung nakuha ng first blood instead of Nisha. Malapit ang tumatapos. So at the middle lane, medyo nahihirapan si Nisha. Means already falling low. Kado rin kasi makunat talaga yung Alchemist.
Expectations altered.
Pero with this kind of matchup, medyo imposible na magkapatayan sila at the middle lane. Parang more of a farming type than si Nisha. But siya mag-focus on getting rotations. Pero just onto Zai. He had the battery assault onto Y. Pero Shiro with his book. The right clicks. Pero andyan yung battery assault. So, needs to back away. Meron din tayong Iron Shell damage from Boxy. So, parang ito yung ayaw talaga kalaban ng mga faces in DPS. Kasi hirap mag-time walk. Ang hirap timingan. I mean, kailan mo gagamitin yung time walk up against hero? Pero DPS. But at the bottom lane, silbi the Metamorphosis from Mike, and Planet goes down. Zil might be in trouble as well because we have another prospect from Insania, and he doesn't have anything, and this time Mike will take that kill. So Hero's dead for the side of LGD. So, kanina, pangit yung naging laning natin to say. I mean, up against MK, pero sa ngayon, you're only up against Void Spirit. So, free fire naman siya at the middle lane. Even goes for that deny underneath the tier 1 tower. But he's gonna go for Meteor Hammer. Different approach for nothing to say. Kanina, Solar Crest yung build niya, pero Meteor Hammer on the Alchemist, not sure kung paano mag-workout. Pero maybe with this item, gusto lang niyang magkaroon ng early tower siege. Hi, Kia, not at Minatozaki. Good evening. Meron ba tayo next series after this one, Liquid versus Execration?
We'll take that.
So, Mickey doesn't have the Metamorphosis in 45 seconds. So, medyo mahirap kumuha ng kill dyan sa bottom lane. So, back to passive lang naman ng Team Liquid. Pero once na maging up ulit yung Metamorphosis, pwede ulit sila mag-try kumuha ng kill. Nothing to say with that concoction. Well, it's gonna get that water rune. Wala naman tayong problema sa sustain on the Alchemist since already has it first appearance and kaunti na lang, malapit na siyang magka-hammer. Pero top lane battery assault will be used and magka-time out naman dito si Shiro, pero glimpse on to Boxy, not enough to take him down and still has that stick charges. Bash will be there onto Zai but he's way too tanky, so wala naman mangyayari dito sa top lane. Hi, Kia Fernandez Araneo. Good evening. Pati na rin sa inyo yung lahat. Pero at the bottom lane, Mickey with another kill. So Metamorphosis is finally up. Wala talaga silang panlaban sa ngayon. Like, these heroes, they just need to wait out their ult. Dun pa nanggagaling yung strength ng heroes nila. Nakalaban ng OG, Ben. And OG who? Kasi nagbago rin yung OG. Pero anyway, Glimpse will be used on to Boxy. Planet is also here with the Rakis. Pero wala tayong bash from Shiro. Time Walk will be used. Pero pare silang nasa magkabilang direction. Pero why is Smile will still take that kill? Medyo napatagal nga lang. So, 4-1 na tayo at 5 minutes. Wala pa naman masyadong lumalambang in terms of networks. I mean, understandable since you have Alchemist for the side of LGD. Pero sa totoo lang, medyo lugi sila. Hirap mag-farm sa bottom lane yung Primal Beast. Yung Brewmaster. Pero aside from that, okay naman yung core heroes natin for both sides. Parehas na offlane lang yung medyo low in terms of lasses. Pero nothing to say with the concoction stun onto himself. And maybe he's not gonna get the rune. Will be taken by Nations with Arcane Rune. Pero Boxy on the other side will try to chase down Y. Andyan yung full damage from that battery assault. Pero concoction will be thrown. Pero si Wise, maring gusto natin makita dito. Okay. Dogs will be there to trap him. And as well as Dora to finish him off. Pero Planet doesn't have the lift. And well, still getting chased down. Fade Bolt will be there. Pero is it gonna be enough? 140 damage. I think enough yata. Pero wala siyang end division on the clockwork, so nothing to say with another concoction. Pero Nisha goes in with an astral step, takes down Planet, and battery assault again from nothing to say. I mean, from Boxy and the Frostbite for the follow-up. Nisha with the Arcane Rune getting a lot of kills, or maybe not mukhang mabubuhay pa yata dito. Nothing to say. It's gonna take down Nisha instead. Glimpse reviews onto Nisha, onto Ansenia. And the two heroes will fall in exchange of that Rubik, so not worth yung trade-off na yun for Team Liquid. Pero okay sana yung ginagawa dun ni Nisha. I mean, he has that Arcane Rune. So understandable, nagagamit lang talaga siya ng spell. Pero nothing to say, well, it's way too tanky for the Void.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
So, Zai already has the Vanguard, so he's kinda tanky. Pero magical naman yung damage na time lock. Tama, di ba? Yes, magic naman. Pero yun nga lang, chance lang. So, it's kinda hard for him for the Faceless Void. And he's gonna go for Midas on his first item. So, puro farm nun talaga yung mangyari for LGD. Unless magkakaroon tayo ng rotation from nothing to say. But we had the Astral Step and the Frostbite for the follow-up. And now he's trapped inside the cog. Throws the concoction onto Boxy. Pero yung tower damage is not going to be enough to take down the clockwork. So, a nice rotation on the supports. Napapahirapan naman nila dito yung mid hero. So, wala pa tayo nakikitang any rotations from him. Pero Mickey at the bottom lane doesn't have any point on the Thunder. Is getting dived down by the Spirits. But still has that one charges. And Peak Bolt will be used and hindi na maghahabol dito yung Brewmaster. So, 4 na Spirit na pala yung lumalabas dito. I see. Pero Thunder save from Mickey. With that Metamorphosis, Zil might go down, but he has that Vanguard. Reflection, well, still on cooldown for 15 seconds. So Zil is gonna be fine. Pero at the top lane, Glimpse will be enough to take down Zai, and andyan na yung rotation from nothing to say. So 7-4 at 9 minutes, and looking at the network, leading pa rin naman dyan si NTS. Si Zil lang naman yung naghihirap talaga for the side of LGD. Pero right now, they don't have the primal split. They have Chronosphere, pero yung damage, I don't think it's enough. So, magko-focus lang talaga sila yung farming.
Bounty.
Pero they might try. Boxy will be spotted out. They have the vision with the Thunder Strike. And nothing to say. It's ready for the concoction. But it's gonna use it onto Zai. We have the Meteor Hammer for the follow-up. And a Chronosphere all the 3 heals. But Zai is way too tanky. And he's gonna be fine for now. Frostbite onto Shiro, plus the vacuum, and he's gonna get bursted down, pero dito na si Nisha. Asshole stepped in, plus the Aether Remnant, nothing to say, goes down as well, and now Planet this time gets caught with the Frostbite, will take down Zai before dying, pero that's zero set for the side of LGD with that Chronosphere. I mean, sana nag-change target na lang yata dun si Shiro. Nakakuha ka naman tatlo inside that Chronosphere, pero he already has that Vanguard. Sabi nga sa'yo, chance lang naman yung meron yung bash. Hindi man lang siya nag-bash kahit isang beses on the Darkseer. So, napasama pa yun for LGD. And now we have this 1k gold lead for Team Liquid. So, Vessel is already up for Nisha. Good counter up against the heroes of LGD.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Pero Miki with another Metamorphosis, boxing is your rotation, move shot connects onto Zil, pero Battery Assault is there, hindi siya hindi siya makapag-Primal Split, and Miki is on a killing spree, and fresh na fresh pa naman yung kanya Metamorphosis, so he might try to take down this bottom tower. Wala pa naman kayang gawin dito yung LGD. I mean, their supports, they're only level 5. So, hindi pa naman nila mapapressure out dito yung Blade, pero Thunder Strike, Glimpse is available for Y, and he's gonna use it. We had the Concoction ready from Nothing to Say, and Boxy has the cogs to trap them, actually to push them back, pero then you Meteor Hammer follow up, and Boxy will still go down into the hands of Nothing to Say. They will also farm these stacks to dami pa rin gold ni Nothing to Say, and still going for Solar Crest on his next item. So, iba yung approach na ginagawa niya on the Alchemist. Ano nga ba yung ginawa dito? Yung kay 9 Armlet Blink eh. Dito kay Nothing to Say, Solar Crest. Solar Crest, VAB.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under
Each
attack.
moment of your life led without doubt to this. Twice the measure of power.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
So, they managed to take down this mid tower. Nothing to Say will defend this mid. So, wala na pa rin pala tayong tier 1 mid tower for the side of Team Liquid. So, lumalamang naman yung objectives dito yung LGD. So, after Midas is gonna go for Diffusal Blade on the Faceless Void. Maganda ba yung Diffusal this? Di ba parang mas okay kung magmamail na lang siya pag against
Dire's top tower
pag
is under
nag-diffusal siya,
attack.
parang isang reflection lang, kayang-kaya kaubusan ng mana ng sarili mong illusion. Parang mapapasama ka rin sa wall. So, I don't think this is a good idea for Shiro. Pero tingnan natin kung itutuloy niya pa rin. Pero Boxy out. On the Twins Gate, they have the cogs. Pero why? I think he has the vision for the glimpse. Pero hindi niya nakagamitin. So, Boxy is gonna be fine. Back to farming lang ulit for LGD. So, after Solar Crest, he'll go for Blink Dagger and for Zeal. Already has the Vanguard and Radiance with his next item. Hindi ko sure kung ano ba yung right itemization for the Brewmaster. Parang iniisip ko kasi, Radiance, Diffusal Blade, isang wall, isang reflection, parang malulugi pa yata yung LGD with this kind of itemization.
Dire are scanning. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
For top lane, Primal Split will be used. They have the stun onto Zai plus the Meteor Hammer for the follow-up. Ready naman dito si Zeal for the dispel, so Surge is not going to be available, and Zai gets caught with the glimpse, and the vacuum will be used. Pero he's all alone, and he's gonna fall. Meanwhile, Team Liquid will just farm on the side lane. Deadman na lang dun sa Darkseer. At least they're gonna get the trade off on the tower. Or mukhang hindi pa yata makukuha ng LGD yung tower.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Since fortification
Radiant's
reviews,
top
so hindi na
tower
sila
is
mag-try
under
mukhang
attack.
madedenay pa yata ito ni Foxy.
Radiant's top tower has been denied.
That should help.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower has fallen. Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
So mukhang diffusal blade pa rin naman yung bibili ni Shiro, and Big Dagger is
Radiant are
already
scanning.
up for nothing to say. So this might be the perfect time for LGD to try, pero as a step in from Lisha will make the remnant, but they have the wall for the control as well as the cogs, and now Frontier will connect onto 3 heroes. Pero ito na yung sinasabi ko, wala tayong follow up, and si Shiro gets caught with Frostbite, but he has the time walk. That is from Big Drop, but he doesn't have any damage onto the enemy. Still, wala siyang primal split dito, and now Migi joins the fight as well with his metamorphosis, and Zill's trying to run away, but he has Aether Remnant for the control. And the heroes goes down for the side of LGD, and ano bang gagawin dito no? Liquid. They will try to take this tier 1 tower.
Dire's top tower
Pwede rin
is
sila
under
mag-Roshan
attack.
if they want, since half duration pa naman yung metamorphosis.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
Coming in.
Oh, Shiro gets caught inside the cogs. That's had the time walk to get out, but deals with the primal split finally stuns Nisha. They had the lift for the follow-up, and Ashen Step still available for him. And he's gonna go in actually, and Nisha doesn't have the dissimulate, or actually does have the dissimulate, pero andun yung bash from the bases void. And do it instead for the side of Team Liquid, and it has nothing to say on to Zai. Right? Still be there, Concoction still on cooldown, but it's fine. Up against the right clicks, you're up against 5 heroes, and 3 heroes goes down for the side of Team Liquid. Hindi ko alam bakit hindi na lang nag-Astral Step out dun si Nisha, pero parang gusto niya munang patayin yung Void, pero yun nga lang, hinalas. Nag-bar, so hindi siya nakapag second skill, so sobrang dikit pa rin ng laban.
A barrel of luck!
So, Metamorphosis is finally up for Mickey. So, pwede naman tayong ulit magkaroon ng another fight. Pero meron din tayong Cloud Spear for the Faceless Void. Pero up until now, hindi pa rin nagiging enough yung damage dito ni Shiro. He still needs a lot of time. And he only has Diffusal Blade. Other than that, wala na tayong nagiging damage. So, he's gonna go for BKB on his next item.
Bottoms up!
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Do it with flair.
Haste.
So use Scepter Vessel is up for Nisha. He's gonna go for Aghanim Scepter on his next item. So different approach for this game. Siya magra-right click type. I think it's better for this game since you're up against heroes na nagre-rely talaga on spells. And wala silang pang takedown ng Brewmaster. So yeah, they're gonna need this silence on the Void. So after Crimson, malapit na tayo magka-pipe onto Zai. And for BK,
Falling in.
malapit na rin siya magkaroon ng Scadi and BKB for the Faces Void. Meanwhile, Zil, wala pa rin siyang Radiance. And for nothing to say, kakaroon na rin siya ng BKB. So siguro after magkaroon ng Radiance ng Brewmaster, tsaka BKB ng 2 core heroes, ito na siguro yung timing for PSG LGD to maybe try to take a team fight.
Dire are scanning.
So shard upgrade will be given to Insania.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
We'll take that.
So 2K gold lead for the side of Team Liquid. Ito na naman tayo sa farming game. Wala na naman nangyayari.
Radiant are scanning. Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
Okay, so they managed to find Boxy. Now they're trapped inside the cogs, so it doesn't matter. Wala naman tayong heroes dito for the side of Team Liquid, but they still want to try and chase. Time Walk will be used by Shira Peraso. Step out na naman gagawin dito hindi siya. They want to chase them, pero dyan naman yung Surge, so wala yatang maabutan dito yung Liquid. I mean yung LGD. They don't have any vision. So Roshan is still up. Daytime, nga nasa kabilang side yung Rosh. Or they're not gonna go for it. Medyo delikado rin yan up against Clockwork.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
So smoke play, bottom lane, Nisha will just farm on the neutrals.
Dire's middle
And
tower
hindi
is
naman
under
siya
attack.
tatama. I mean, hindi naman naabot dito yung concoction. Pero Planet now has the vision onto Nisha. Static Star will be dropped. They have the silence. Use Scepter will be used. Pero we still have the lift. And Planet will finally use the lift. Pero Nisha is way too tanky. And dito na rin yung heroes for Team Liquid. Providing that 5, even yung Crimson Guard. So LGD already used up their primal splits, so it's time to disengage on this team fight. Wala na silang kahit anong ultimates aside from that Chronosphere. A Metamorphosis from Mike and Zero gets caught andyan na yung jump from the Void Spirit, and Nisha is trying to chase down Nothing to Say. White Smile goes down as well. Use Scepter will be there. Control down Nothing to Say, but she's gonna go for the TP out. Hook shot still on cooldown, so wala tayo pang cancel ng TP. So still a 2K goal lead pa rin naman for Team Liquid, pero that's it. They already used up their Metamorphosis, so they will just go for Roshan instead. Mabilisan lang naman to with that Metamorphosis and with the right clicks.
unseen? Why, yes.
That hurt.
Jackpot.
So Aegis is up for the Terrorblade, pero they don't have the Metamorphosis for a whole unit, and now Nish gets caught with the Stolen Frostbite. Chronosphere will be used as well, and it's gonna be a dead Void Spirit. Void Spirit. So it takes a lot for LGD just to take down one hero. So wala silang Chronosphere in 2 minutes. Pwede mag-try dito yung Team Liquid once na mabuhay si Nisha. Kasi by that time, magkakaroon na sila ng Metamorphosis. Meanwhile, wala namang control yung LGD, so they can just take this tier 2 towers.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant are scanning. Dire's top tower is under
Double
attack.
damage. That was a close one.
Pero Insania, 1 damage from Concoction, already down to half HP, and nothing to say, still has a double damage, but it's tapped inside the cogs. BKB is up for him, and it's finally gonna pop it, pero on the other side, Aso step in for Nisha, and why is Mal? Di siya tatama ng second Aso step, so he's gonna be fine for now, and it's time for PSG LGD to retreat since they don't have this Chronosphere as well as the Primal Split. Pero Mickey with the Metamorphosis, Static Storm will be dropped, and Zeal will actually use his Primal Split. No more illusions from Mickey. They had the control with that Cyclone, and Nisha gets caught with the stun. But he has to use Scepter onto himself, pero andyan yung dispel from the Panda Min, and Nisha goes down. Mickey is still getting controlled by the Tornado, pero LGD, they don't want to fight anymore. Wala na silang kahit anong spells, and hindi nila kaya dito. Yung TV na nakameta.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
I'm in trouble, seems Greg.
So, back to farming lang ulit. We still had the Aegis for 2 minutes, pero saktong-sakto kasi na mag-expire Aegis. Wala na rin. Sasabay siya sa meta. So, parang wala na. Ayun na yun for that first Aegis. So, going for Greaves naman dito si Zion. For Nisha, still doesn't have that Aghanim Scepter. And the BKB is caddy for BK, and for the side of LGD, Shiro, meron na siyang Disperser. Going for Mjolnir on his next item, and for nothing say he's gonna go for Assault Kiras. So Regents on the Brewmaster will go for the Blink Dagger on his next item, and that's it for LGD. Wala silang kahit anong aura items aside from the Greaves on the Rubik.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Uy, nothing to say goes in, gets his stun onto Insania, but the line is not gonna be enough to take down this Crystal Maiden. We even have the barrier from Boxy, but on the other side, Shiro wants to take down Mickey. That's how the Chronosphere, pero andyan pa rin kasi yung Aegis, and on the other side, Zil, di na siya makakapag-Primal Split, and Mickey is gonna be fine 40 seconds for the Aegis.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's top tower has fallen. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
So, Mickey gets caught with the glimpse, pero Aegis still up for 10 seconds. Mata-timingan ba to ng LGD? Parang hindi na yata. Kasi magka-play safe lang naman dito yung Team Liquid. So yeah, back to safety lang. Pero smoke play yung gustong gawin dito ng
Dire's top
LGD.
tower is under
Well, wala
attack.
naman ng Aegis, so why not go for smoke?
Run, buddy! Run!
Radiant's courier has been killed. Radiant's courier has been killed.
Boom! There it
So LGD with the smoke, not gonna find anyone, so back to farming lang ulit. So Shiro will just change his items. We'll just go for Manta style instead of that Mjolnir.
That should help.
So I think meron na tayong Aghanim Scepter for Nisha. Ayun niya ba ito pinipilit i-farm? Pero patay kasi yung horror niya. Hindi ko alam kung may laman ba yung horror niya na component for Axe. But anyway, they will go for smoke play. So wala pa rin tayong Aghanim Scepter on the Void Spirit.
Radiant are scanning. Dire are scanning.
Tormentor play for LGD and Shard Upgrade will be given to the Disruptor.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
So Liquid with the smoke. We still have Boxy here with the Track and Fairy can provide some vision. They don't have ward. Pero makikita naman to ng LGD. So they are aware na nakasmoke dito yung LGD. So they're just gonna play it safe. Just gonna hide on their tier 3 tower. Ganda rin pala ng Thunder Strike na nagpa-provide ng vision. Can be casted on the ground. Tsaka pinalayo yung range na ito pag may shard.
Illusion.
So, Manta style is up
Dire's
for the
bottom
Faceless
tower
Void.
is under
Pero yung
attack.
pinakakailangan kasi na ma-focus talaga inside the Chronosphere is yung Terrorblade. Either Terrorblade, actually, kailangan niya rin mahuli dito si Zai para at least mapigilan man lang niya yung paggamit ng Crimson and ng Pipe.
Dire's bottom
Parang
tower
kailangan mong
has
mahuli
fallen.
lahat inside the Chronosphere for the Faceless Void. If you want na meron ka mawatay for the side of Team Liquid. Kasi ang dami nilang pang save. Kasi sabihin natin meron Chronosphere pero meron tayong hookshot from the Clockwork. You even have the Thunderblade from the Terrorblade. Zai with that aura items. Parang dun lang magkakaroon ng perfect team fight yung LGD.
This'll come in handy.
Alright, Boxy goes in. Hookshot will be there onto Zeal and you vacuum to stop that primal snip.
My honor in your blood.
And that's it, Zeal is dead and Mickey will use his Metamorphosis so they want to take this mid tower.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower has fallen.
So another tier 2 tower down, wala na tayong outer towers for the side of LGD. So we're just waiting out this second Roshan which is actually already up and Tormentor for the side of Liquid and Shard Upgrade. Will be given to Zai. So ano ba yung Shard Upgrade niya, Surge? Yung meron trail. Okay. Okay, sige.
Incoming.
Radiant are scanning.
Si Boss Polly wala, nagpahinga daw siya ng Game 2. Nawawalan-walan kasi siya ng internet, so di na muna niya kinover yung Game 2. Pero next series yung cover niya is yung Liquid versus Execration.
Homing in.
Hi, Kia Kimar Sarad. Good evening. So, 1k gold pa rin naman for Team Liquid, pero Roshan is still up and it's nighttime, so it's on the dire side and nothing to say with that concoction. Gets the stun onto Miki, but we don't have any follow-ups. Initiate goes in. Silence will be there onto Zil, but we have that slave save from Planet. Pero vacuum will be used onto the heroes. Now the hook shot will connect onto Planet. Fire Smile is already dead, pero Miki, can he go for more? Nisha is trying to go for the chase. Silence will be there onto Planet. This of course will fall for the side of PSG LGD, and now it's time to run away. Still have the Chronosphere on the faces void, pero what can you do? Nothing to say. Inside that prison field and inside that frostbite, mapo-force out na nandito mag-BKB-TP out si Shiro and Zil, which is trying to run away with his Brewlings. So 3 heroes goes down. They're not gonna take a single hero out of Team Liquid, and now they will go for this Roshan. So another Roshan for Team Liquid. They still need to wait out his next Metamorphosis before going to the high ground. And they still have to think about this Chronosphere on the Faceless Void. And Nisha already has A in this. So ang tanging hero na kaya mo na lang patayin is maybe yung Darkseer. Kung kakayanin mo, since sobrang tanky niya. Kasi magkakaroon tayo ng Aegis in the Third Blade.
Rock it on.
Roshan has fallen into the Radiant. Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Mirrors of my delight.
What surge is this? Players here.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
So 10k gold lead for the side of Team Liquid, and Metamorphosis will be up in 8 seconds. So it's an time for Team Liquid to go for this high ground push. Ay, parang yung LGD naipit na lang din sila sa base nila. No way out. So, any items na hinihintay natin for Team Liquid? Meron ba? Hex, matagal pa naman. Butterfly, actually, Swiftling pa rin bibili dito ni Mickey. Pero still have 3 minutes pa rin naman for the Aegis.
This'll come in handy.
Arcane power.
Pero at the top lane, Nisha will spot out Zil.
Dire's middle tower is is under
As a
attack.
either remnant, but he's all alone, so it's kind of impossible to take down this hero. But still has that arcane rune. Silence will be there on the Zeal best. The Dragonflare to provide some vision. Another silence is up for him, and now Vacuum will be there, and Zeal will be bursted down. Hook shot not gonna be needed to take down this Brewmaster. So he's dead for 1 minute, but he still has that buyback. AJ is still up for 2 minutes, but I think it's time for Team League to go for this high ground push. He forced out some buyback on the
This
Brewmaster.
Dire's top tower is
Metamorphosis will
under
be used
attack.
as well as that fortification
Dire's
for the
structures
side
are
of
fortified.
LGD. There's nothing they can do but to just watch his Terror Blade to hit their towers. Well, nothing to say with the concoction. Gets a stun onto Migi, pero Nisha goes in. Either Remnant for the control, and nothing to say will finally pop his BKB. We had the Grease for the heal, so he's gonna be fine. Pero wala na siya ditong debuff immunity. Wala na siyang BKB, and we still have 20 seconds left for the Brewmaster. So I think he's not gonna go for that buyback. They will just give out this first set of ranks. Fortification is still available for LGD. Or they will just use it on this second tier 3 tower, I guess.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Do it with flair.
Ay, so, kumpleto tayo ng ultimates for LGD.
Radiant are scanning.
So this might be that team fight na hinahan nila. Sa bawal na Aegis in 10 seconds, wala rin tayong Metamorphosis for Miki.
double damage.
Okay, Nisha goes in. Astral step onto Zeal, but still has that primal split. Pero Jiro, andun yung Hex versus Silence, and Kenty bursts him down. And just vacuum onto 4 heroes, and now Chronosphere will be used, but who's gonna be the target for Jiro? It's gonna be Nisha, but we had the freezing field from Insania, so Planet would be the first to fall, and walang kabawas-bawas dito sa Years ng Team Liquid, and now Clint will be used onto Sai, pero Miki, he wants to chase down this Brewmaster, but now they're trapped inside the cogs, and si Wayu Smile na lang. Yung kanilang magiging target of Reflection will be there to slow him down through sight. Wala, pero mag-expire naman ng Glimmer Case, so he's still gonna fall, pero Nisha with the chase onto Shiro. He's gonna fall, will go for that buyback, but he doesn't have the Chronosphere, so another buyback committed for the side of LGD. Pero they don't have any ultimates, and Miki already has his Metamorphosis. So parang, ano na. Anong gagawin dito ng LGD without their ultimates? Miki will just hit this 30 tower. Fortification will be used, pero Nisha goes in. Now the vacuum on the 3 heroes plus this stun. Now they're trapped inside the cogs. It's gonna be a double kill for Miki. And the GG has been called. Team Liquid will tie up the series up against LGD. So parang wala pa rin yata sila napapanalong. Meron na panalo series yung Liquid up against CSM, pero the rest is puro tie. Yun ang nangyayari. Well, sobrang greedy rin kasi talaga ng draft dito ng LGD. Siguro okay naman yung draft nila kung nagkaroon sila ng decent follow-up for the Chronosphere, pero yung naging problema kasi is wala silang nagiging damage. Even though you had the Chronosphere, kahit na ilang hero pa yung mahuli mo, as long as yung Faceless Void lang yung pumapalo, parang hindi pa rin siya magiging enough. Tayo nagkaroon ng magandang team fight for LGD, and that's it for our first series. And magbabalik tayo for the next series. It's gonna be Team Liquid versus Execration. So, 8:30 pa siya mag-start. Magkakaroon na naman tayo ng short break, pero kita-kits tayo for the next series.